Sumo reporters were left open-mouthed as the ex-Hokuseiho randomly turned up at Arashio Stable this morning. Sporting plenty of stubble above the neck of his t-shirt, the giant waited for the session to finish, then stepped inside the stable doors to greet the wrestlers and staff within. He seemed in decent spirits throughout, but declined to answer reporter questions when making a speedy exit. His hair is still tied in the top knot style, meaning that the retirement event slated for April has still not taken place. Was this round of greetings in some way related to that? On the inside of that Arashio session, did Hiradoumi pursue his newfound love of training with Wakatakakage? Deploying the inside right on the sinewy muscle man, did Hirado plunder 4 wins from 8? He would try the same ploy on visiting Kirishima too. As the session wore on though, his title-winning foes defended that inside right far better and beat him 4 times from 5. Hirado went 10-10 overall. "I've gained some confidence from those practice bouts," he told the press afterwards. "The more the session went on, the more I gradually got into favoured stance. I'm learning loads from Wakatakakage and even getting my sumo to tell on him." Hirado has vowed to focus on speedy initial attacks in the upcoming tournament. Meanwhile, Tamawashi truly seems to have tired of in-house training regimes, fighting 3 lower rankers at once etc. He headed to Takakawa Stable yet again today for 8 bouts with Ryuden and the visiting Chiyoshoma. Unable to fully execute his signature pushing attacks, he said, "I was fairly useless today. I can't say my prep is going well." He stressed once more that his appearance record bid is down to his entire sumo family, who he hopes will have more to celebrate through his September efforts. Sadogatake Stable, meanwhile, welcomed Daieisho, Oho, and Takanosho for the 2nd day running, only Abi electing not to come back. Daieisho fought 13 times in all, describing the session as tough for sure, but that's what I must endure. Since this July, he's rather taken to these Sadogatake get-togethers, perhaps because Tsurugisho and Endo cannot push him like they did before. We've also learned he visited Shikoroyama Stable on Saturday, testing himself against resident Abi and fellow guests Kirishima and Mitakeumi, the latter 2 clearly enjoying each other's sparring company now. Despite turning 31 in a matter of weeks, Daieisho stresses he has not given up on Ozeki, and he will fight his 1000th professional bout on September day 5. Kotozakura suffered a minor scare in a practice bout with Oho today, his 6th of the session until that point. He appeared to pull up with ankle pain and opted for 2 minutes rest, but after confirming that the joint could take weight, he promptly returned to the ring and fought 7 more times. "Everything's okay down there," he confidently said. The foot just suddenly came to a halt and seemed to be buried in the ring. A shock to contend with, but nothing more. For the first time, though, he's playing down his chances of leading the way this September. "It's always been a race against time since coming off the tour," he revealed. "And the tournament won't postpone itself just to make sure I'm ready. But these situations you have to face, and find a way to grind them out over the full 15. That's what my mindset has to be." On his sparring lineup today, he added, "They may all be pushers, but they all bring different styles to the table." Demoted Ozeki Takakeisho while clearly not training with Takakeisho, has at least resumed charging practice, Coach Tokiwayama disclosed. He's been working with Wakatakage at the edge of the ring, the coach said. He started off with initial charge work and is now up to pushing practice. But he can't force the pace much beyond this, as he'll likely put his neck out again. Hardly reassuring words, especially now that the hardcore fans who edit the Japanese Wikipedia pages have already listed Keisho as the owner of the Minato-gawa elder stock. Finally, Tomokaze has pledged to validate the novel training regime of his Nakamura stable. I pulled out midway through July, so I want to make amends on that front, he said, and I want to prove we've been right to adopt the training system we have.